Hello friends, and today we're going to model another asylum prop, and it's a soul, so let's jump in this mesh. And the size is about 35 x 10 centimeters. So first thing first, we will do a super quick kind of like thing for measurement, just to have a idea of how it will fit in the hand. And I think it's about something like that, or maybe that. Yeah, let's drop it on 1.3 and let me cut some little hole over here. I'll just do it like that, kick it there, and make it a little bit like this and a little bit like this. I really don't care about how this thing looks for now, because it's just for the measurement on the dummy. Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically good. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm going to open the Blender and I'm going to drop it in the scene with character to measure it in the hand of the character and be 100% sure, so like everything is correct here. That's basically the first thing first that you are do every time you design some sort of an asset that's potentially can be used by character. Here's my beautiful model, and I will connect the plasticity and just hit the refresh. Here we go. Here's the soul, and I will just put it somewhere in her hand. Just move the origin here. Definitely has a nice look to it. I'm not sure, maybe it should be just a little bit bigger, like just a little bit, but it definitely can be fixed. Making it bigger just a bit, it's okay, but if you're making it bigger like on hundreds, thousands, no, it's not okay. Just 1 point bigger on 10%, 10-20% bigger, and it will be magical. I think like we're talking about 15% here, so like the original size and kind of like bigger one. So yeah, just a bit bigger on some sort of like that, I think. Let me just recheck it quickly. Yeah, this size is better. Okay, so I will have this one. Nice. Need to make it a bit larger on my reference. Like this. That's okay. And let me put this thing to the junk. And this one I will drop it a bit bigger too. Yeah, like that. Something over here. It's gonna be good. Perfect. So here we go. Here's our beautiful starting point. And basically we're going to start from circles here. Definitely I will hide this measurement curve because I don't need it. Just make sure that you don't select nothing because it won't work for some reason. Okay, and I will start from one circle over here. Yeah, let's do the outer one and then just drop it inside. Let's do one here. It's gonna be good. You know, I want to make them, yeah, like this. Let's just make the inner part of them. Okay. Here's all the circles from that side. Yeah, now I need to drop some circles from that side. Like this. definitely like this. Here's going to be the circle too. Not so big, just a little one like that. Okay. Here is going to be one. Although, let me just move it like that. Nice. And this one, I will just offset it like this. So I will have it just for the measure. I will also drop one small over here. Nice. And these things, I think we can leave them as they are. Maybe a little bit bigger here. Move it like that. And this part, yeah, let's do it like this. And then just connect everything together. Just connect all these things. So, okay, let me just drop all these lines that I need here. Cool, so now you see all these connections here. I think it also kind of not a bad idea just to trace it, but today I want to do it like that. I don't know, I just feel like I can get nice results here by using Shift B and just connecting it like that. Look at this. It looks very nice. If we will have something bad here, we will just kind of rebuild it and everything will be okay, I think. Let's do Shift B, G2 here, G1 here. Yeah, let's drop it with that attitude. Shift B. I'm not sure about this one. Maybe it's too wild. Yeah, and it definitely not matched to this one. So maybe I just don't need it and I will carve it inside some other way. Yeah, I will just delete it. Let's create the outer part and then just play with the inner one. Yeah, I think this type of flow will work much better. Yeah. Like more soul to it, more kind of waviness. Let me just hide that one. Yeah, you can see that. Nice. Nice flow over there. And let's finish it up with this one. Let's do a G1 here and the same G1 here too. Pretty crappy look, you know. Maybe it's better to kind of cut it like that and just to have I can feel that, you know. Yeah, here is the boy. Here is, yeah, this is badass, like it. Right now I just want to make it like that. Yeah, let me just GX, put it here. And let's trim it out like that. Okay, I will do a trim. I will just trim that and this little thing. I don't need it. Let me just select everything except this and join it. Yeah, so we have much more notch here, bulge, some more heel to it, yeah. And I think it's a bit better than just this thing. Yeah, I want to leave it like that. And now this one, this inner part. So how we can do it? Let's just try to offset everything here like that. Yeah, that's good. A portion of it like this. And I will do it with Shift C, cut, boom, like that, and just delete it. And now I need to merge this. So here is the problem here. Yeah, I definitely want to maybe cut this one too. There's the trim this time. Yeah, and let's do a control point curve. And just try to eyeball this thing here. Yeah, something like this. So it should be somewhere over here. Nice. But it's not ideal, so I will cut this thing here. And now I can just match it. So I'll select it and do a Shift B. I think G1 here is perfect solution. Shift B, G1. Yeah, something like this. And now we can join it and be happy. And be happy that we are so cool here. Huh, this is cool, interesting thing here. No, I don't need it. Okay, and I also need the central point circle and drop one here because we will have some kind of bolt here that will just go inside and hold this. So, yeah. So basically that's all. We just need to extrude this thing on some sort of 14 millimeters. Let's have it like that. And I want to move it to the super center here. We'll drop the curves to the curves, and I don't need them for now. I will just hide them, mesh to the mesh. Okay, and let's do the interesting part here. So I want to extrude this, guys. Kind of like make them over there. But I feel like I want to make it as a separate one for now and then just merge it. Yeah, and you know what? This bulge here is pretty ugly. And I want to redo it definitely. So I think I will do it the same way as this one. So just delete this thing. Shift C, cut it. Yeah, go away. And let me take a control point curve. And I will just make this thing work something like that. And then we will try to match it a bit. Something. Yeah, some sort of this type. I will press the top to make it from two sides. Yeah, and I think something like 4 millimeters from both sides is more. And here's the thing. You can just take this one and do a Shift D. So I will take a spline curve and I will do something like this, but I need it from the other side. It's not a big deal. Let me just drop it like that. Okay. And let me just rotate it on 180. Yeah, that's good. Like this. And now I can take this thing. I hope I can take this thing and do a F. I can do a swipe and then kind of connect them, yeah. Or I can do the swipe and match face. So failed to locate geometry for vertex. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't want to. But if I will do it manually like that, it will allow me to do that, yeah. Yeah. But I will just spend a lot of time here to making that. So I think that I will do it like this. I will take all of this shit and I will Shift exit. Just remove this thing. I will Alt H and I will join this together like that. So now I have a nice profile here and a nice inner thing here. And I will do the same stuff over here. GV, let me put it here. I will put it here. And I will like 180. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of this thing, but it has a small bevel from that side. Yeah, and it's also a shit because this part is not closed. I will close it right now. Definitely like this. So I will do a Shift X, select this and do a Shift J, and let's drop it on a G0. Because I definitely don't need more there for now. And let me just drop a Shift D here and the same Shift D here. G, V, put it here, G, and drop it here. Nice. And I will do the same trick. F, sweep selected. Nice. Select this thing, Shift X, join. And F, sweep around this one, select, delete. Can you allow me to do it here? Please, yeah, cool. So I don't know, but sometimes it works, sometimes it gives some errors and doesn't want to do that. But yeah, and here we don't need it, we just need a chamfer that we will cut, because here will be some bolt part like that. Yeah, I think not so super big. Okay, that's cool, because here is some sort of interesting shape. I just select two of them, make it like that, not super big, and drop it on a G2. Maybe a bit bigger or a bit smaller, or how do you feel about that? Yeah, let's do it like this. Less of that thing here. Yeah, and the top, I think it is some sort of a circle here. Definitely. Doesn't allow me to take the center of this thing, so let's just take it like that. And I want to make a circle, but it should be a little bit bigger here, like that. Over here, more bigger. Yep, like this. And let's make it like that. I don't need this thing. And I definitely want to Shift X this one. Okay. And now I want to connect these things to that. And kind of have the nice flow. So how I see that, it's had a little thickness here, like this. So I don't need this one. And now we can connect these bastards together. Like over here. Should be a nice cut like that. Good, let's just draw this one here. Select this one, Alt X, F, center, mirror it here. And do a QQ, Alt X, F, select this thing and mirror it there. Merge it. And now I will just Shift B, G2. What do you think? Yeah, let's do a nice G2. Shift B, G2. That's cool. And definitely I already can drop this bevels and maybe join it with the bevels, because joining them without the bevels will cause a bit problems. Yeah, so let's do it a little bit differently. So I will just take this part and do this juicy G2 bevel here. Nice. That's cool. And I will need to drop one here. Alt X, F, Q. Okay. Yeah, and I basically need just two of them. Good. So I can do a loft, but I want to do a Shift B, G2, Shift B, G2, Shift B, G2, Shift B, G2. Cool. And now I can do the patch, or I can do the loft. And for that, I definitely need to Shift X. Yes, nice. Why did I lost the part of this thing? Okay, let me select it again and do a Shift J. G1. G2. Wow, that's cool. I can even select these guides if I wish. And have something like this happening here. And I think, yeah, let's do this one, and then we can definitely do... No, this one is not in the center. It's not perfectly in the center. Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. Alt X. Just mirror it to the other side. Q to merge it. Yes, now I have it in the center perfectly. That's good. But I don't have any of these things here. Definitely should. G2. And now we can do a Shift J. G1, G2. Delete all of this. Shift J. G2. Perfect. And let's do it over here. Yeah, I think we definitely should repeat this because it's a bit different here. The connection is a bit different. Bit weirder, yeah. Okay, so Shift J, G2, pretty nice. X, select this, Shift J, G2. Whoa, look at that. Look at that little baby. Good. And I will just alt exit from right to left, Q to merge it. Here we have it. Pretty cool, unique thing. Here is some sort of cut. I don't know what the heck is that, but it's definitely half of the oval, I think. Yeah, but it's a bit smaller. And it's kind of flow inside of it. One more time. So we have some sort of offset here, like this. Yep. And we kind of have to cut it over here, like that. No, it should be like this. And it also should have one more of these offsets here. And it should be, yeah, like this. And just drop it like it's hot. Okay, and move it like that. What the heck? Very interesting. E. If you can't, I will do the extrusion. Good. Something like this. This inner part definitely a bit less here. Yeah, so we can take it like that and try to move it like G, X, and just push it inside here. Okay, so here we should have something like this, I believe. Here we should have something like a nice cut to have this nice curve impact here. You can see it. Just like rip going down there. That's good. And this one is also beveled. But not super hard, definitely. Like this, I think. Some sort of like this. Or maybe just connect it all together here. Like to this part. So I will just take this, I will just do a C, cut, get rid of it, X, and I will just delete everything that is in the middle of this thing. Yeah, like this, I will select it and do a Shift X. So I should delete, I think, yes, I will delete all these things like that. And now I need to connect all of this stuff here. I will basically need it from one side. So let's just drop it on one side and then, so it's, I think it's even more kind of like this type. Interesting. Do it like this. Yeah, some sort of this thing. it will be even more. Maybe we can patch it. So kind of I will take this, I will take this, I will do Shift B here on some weird G1, pretty cool. Shift J, G0, G1 here. Yeah, let's have it like this, and then we can just flow it inside of this thing. Cool. Okay, I will delete this. Definitely don't want to have this type of connection here, so I will just cut it like that. Just delete this one, crappy one. It's okay. And now, yeah, I can just close this thing here. Shift B, G1. We can drop it like this. Or we can make the same type of connection, but I want it to be like that, definitely. I think it looks much more interesting. And let's just select all of these things and do Shift J. Okay. Can I do a G1? No, I can't. Can I do a G1 here? No, I can't. It's all about this type of shape, yeah? Yeah, definitely wanted to flow there better. So yeah, let's do it like that. Let's cut this one over here. Okay, we'll just do a Shift B. I will just do Shift I and cut this bastard. And I will delete this one. Shift X. Cool. And now I can try to patch it. Shift J. Oh, so it has this type of. Got it. Now I got it. Okay. So what I can do here, I can just drop a nice little bevel like that. Yeah, just to make it this thing. Yeah. And now it will flow here pretty good. But it's all a G0. A Shift D. And I will drop a pipe. To have it like this. Yeah, just small one. And now I will select this, and do Q. Just to delete it. Good. And now I can try to make everything beautiful again. So I will do that thing here too. Shift D. Rebuild it. P. Like this. Let's make it a bit far over here. Shift D. P. Make it smaller like this. Let's do it like this. Delete it. Or make it like this. Q. Nice. G1. Cool. And connect all of these bastards here too. This whole madness was sponsored by this stupid edge. Just because I wanted that edge. Now we need to merge all this shit here manually. But the result will be very cool. You know, like this interesting shape. I super like it. And now we can just Alt exit to another side and Q to merge it. And we will need to fix this part because it has hard edge here, definitely. Hard edge here and hard edge here. Yeah, a little bit more lofts, guys. I know you love them. Yeah, let me just... Yep, and I can do a Shift I, imprint it here. Cool. And the same over here, I believe. Yeah, the same one, absolutely the same, but starts from this one edge. Yeah, let's just create the generous line here from the top to the dome, like that. Boom. Okay, and just do a Shift I, imprint it here. Nice. This is for you. If you just made the same shit, then you are super amazing. And definitely you deserve to have some applause. Okay, let's see what we need to do next here. Next is just... Okay, we just need to extrude this thing and finish it up with this guy. We'll just make it like this. Poo 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 over here. And yeah, we'll just cut this thing like that. I'm not sure that I want to do it like exactly the same. Maybe I want to have some nice feature here. Okay, but we need to delete this. And let's try kind of like Shift B here. G2. Let's drop it G2. Shift B, G2. And what we can do here? We can just loft them together. Perfect. Like this. Okay. Do I need to worry about these things? Yes. Let's worry about these things. I don't want to bother myself with that part. Can I just maybe... Yeah. If it's work, then it's work. Not a big deal. Let's have it like this. Let's delete all this weirdness here. And let's try... Let's try to close this once and forever. Join it together. Let me just take that and drop a Shift J. And drop it on a G1 or a G2. No, G1. Perfect. And do the same here. Yeah, let's do the same here. Just Shift J, G1, G2. Oh, it's very bad looking thing. Let's try to make it better, I think. Let's try to take this one, drop it in the center. Yep, like this. And do the same over here. Like that. And take two of them and drop Shift B. Okay. G1 like this. Let me just make them separate for now. Yeah, something like this should work. And let's try to do that thing again. Shift J here and G1. Perfect. Yeah, this is cool. Okay, let me F and do the redundant topology again. Redundant topology, if you just wonder what I'm pressing and you can't find it, it's called redundant topology. Yeah. So let's do the hole, and it's basically corner rectangle or some stuff of that thing, but it should start from the center. Give it to me like that. Okay, and let's just try to make it center. Yeah, and let's drop it like this. So it basically should be something like that. And let's extrude it. So I will take this one and just drop it here. Cool. And let's make it over here too. It's basically, we basically made the saw without even thinking about of making it. Okay, we need it like that. So we'll just make it less over here, like this. Good. Am I tripping, or it has some sort of curve here, just a little one? Like something like that. I don't know, like that. Yeah, let me just B and just drop it like that here. Yeah, what do you think? Just have some sense of it, yeah? I think yes. Let's make it a bit here. Yeah, it should be over here. Like a lot. And let's make it very thin. So it's like 1 millimeter or something. Okay. And let's put it over here. Let me see through, and let me take this one, and in the material I will drop front, and I will do it with the curve. So one curve here, second curve here. I will take this and I will do a Shift B. Yeah, so you can see that it's clearly the G2 thing. G thing over here. Maybe here we have something less exotic, like G1, for example. Yeah, something like this. Definitely. Okay. Sorry, what? Okay. Something weird happened here. It's not a big deal. We just make it 0 like that and cut it again. Good. Just delete it. Nice. We have ourselves a cool jigsaw. I'm not sure that it's called jigsaw. I think jigsaw is the type of the saw which is like spinning. Yeah, and that one is not spinning. So it's not a jigsaw. I think this should be here, and it should be like that. Definitely join. And this one, yeah, this one should be cut it out here, I think. Just cut this little bastard out of the way, like that. Good. It has weird connection. Let me just Shift C, cut it like that, delete it. And now I can select 2, Shift B, G2, G1. Yeah, let's do a G1 here. No, not cool. Let me put it over here a bit and let's repeat this process. No, it's not the thing. I'm not searching for that type of. Drop it like this. G2, G1, G1. Yeah, G1 is good. G1 is perfect here. Okay, and we can try to kick it out of here. Okay, join, C, cut, right click, delete this, delete this. Okay, it's nice. And we definitely want a circle like that. C, cut it, delete it. And another one for this bolt thing. Just extrude it like that. I think it's something like that. Maybe a bit more. And a bit more over here. And it definitely doesn't have this big one over there on the other side. Oh, I will do it like this. Okay, I will select this part, drop it here very gently. And from that side, I think there is something like it's pretty big like that. Yeah. Control R. Let's do 2 of them over here. Yeah. Shift D, I think. Yeah. And I will do F and thicken like this. So yeah, it will basically be some type of a bolt, so we can hold it and just unscrew it. This thing should be a bit larger. Yeah, and let's drop the wings here. It's not super hard, just a corner box somewhere over here. C. Let me just drop it like that. Like this. S, X. Yeah, let's drop it like this. And let me just take it like that. Maybe it should be somewhere over here. Make a bit like that and a bit like that, I think. Yeah. And also not so strong here. And let's drop some juicy bevel here, like this. And now we can freely merge it together. Also should be on the body. Let's bevel this. Let's bevel this. And let's drop bevel. My god, I said bevel, not a madness. Like this. Here. And that one should be beveled too. Alt X, F, and make it like this. Nice one, you know. Let's drop this one here. Yeah, that's beautiful. Alt H. Oh my god. What? Why can't I, if I do Alt H? Alt H, Shift H. Yeah. Let's do a Shift H here and drop this one over here too. Okay, Alt H. And now, yeah, let's repeat our little trick. Isolated. I will take these 2 parts, make them this juicy thing, This one will be like that. And you know what? These two should be G2, definitely. This should be like this. Cool. And this one should be like that. Okay. And now I need to take a F. Spiral. Take this one, take the 100% center here. Where is it? Take this one. Like that. Okay. I need more turns. Let's make them like this. Let's do 16 turns. Good. And I need it to be more like that. And like this. Good. P. Somewhere over here. A bit bigger. Make it 3. More. Bigger. More. Cool. I will just drop it here. And that's all. Like that. Okay. Nice. And just continue this one until it allows you. Okay, so here's our beautiful bolt cap thing, call it as you wish. So here's a little problem. I just didn't take in account the size of this thing. Okay, I will hide it. I will take this one, Alt H it, and I make sure that it's kind of cover it. Good. And now I can definitely take this, Q, T, and here we go. Yeah, so now it's cool. Really like it. It's not super necessary, but... And I will loosen it up a little bit, just like this. Maybe I should do that, or no. I will try to make it a little bit looser here. Yeah, just to have this interesting result. And yeah, I will close this hole like that. Nice. So now I have it beautifully here. Just drop the same little thing over here. And yeah, kind of like close it up. I just can't stop, you know. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Pretty cool one. Just kind of try to make like that. Yeah, why not? Cool. Okay. Alt H. Nice result, like it. And get out of the isolation mode. Here we have it. And we also need to do the same thing here, but with this bad boy. So let's isolate it. And we also need to make this one a bit narrower here. Let's make this less. Like that. Alt H. And yeah, I think that's cool. Let's just drop it. No, you know, want it to be smaller, like that. Yeah, Alt H. Maybe, you know, maybe we can just drop this thing like that. Or no, let's leave it like that. Okay, let's select this Q, and drop a T to keep tools. Hide this one. Yeah, that's cool. The same madness here. Let's just fix it fast, like that. Oh my god. Just gently rise it up. Like this. Good. And if you really wish, you can kind of drop bevel over here, just to make it juicier. Or you can leave this like that. Like it doesn't matter at all. Like these things, if you're doing it for a game or something, they will be deleted. No one will see them, definitely. Okay, like this, and select this part, F, match face, just will make less pain. Okay, let me take this one, and like that. Cool. This is pretty cool. And let's do Alt-H. Let's get rid of isolation mode. Yeah, here we go. Whoa. This one is pretty cool, you know. This one is super cool. The one thing I want to do is just to, let's just rotate two of these bastards like that. Maybe something like that, yeah. Just to have them a bit random. Good, and the last thing here is the jigsaw. Jigsaw, why do I call it a jigsaw? Okay, I definitely need to make it less smaller, I think, like this. Something like that, yeah. What is the size of this thing? It's like 0.6. Okay, I think it's okay. More than enough, more than we need. And we will boolean this bastard here. Like that. Select this one, then this one, Q, and T for keep tools. Perfect. If I hide it, now I will have this nice hole for putting it here. If for some reason we want to add them, let's just add them here and here, just little ones like that. Maybe a full. Yeah, the full one is pretty cool. Pretty cool looking here. Yeah, and it will be until the end of this thing. And now I will drop a couple of them here, definitely. Oh my god. What do I have here? Yeah, let me just have the same thing over here, something like that. If it doesn't give you full, it's not a bad thing. Need it to be 0.1 or maybe like more. Yeah, this one is good. Pretty cool. I like it. It's because of this part here. It was a little bit nasty. It's not a big deal. Now let's drop it back. Let's take the razor, or how it's called. Yeah, it's razor. I think it's definitely a razor. Let's make this nice thing here and get rid of the isolation mode. Let me just see. Yeah, it's completely hard there. No, it should be just a hole. No screw mag there, definitely. Just like that. Just a generous hole here. So we'll take it, just C, cut, boom. Okay, delete it. Just measure it with this thing, if it's okay. Yeah, it's more than okay, you know, but I think I can make it a bit less like that, or maybe even more, you know, like that. Yeah, but I don't think that we should have something here, but for the sake of something, let's do a full and let it be like that. Juice. And the last thing here is this pattern to the top, Alt-H. It's basically curve array. So let's just drop the curve. Or we can extrude one from this guy, so it don't matter. And let me just create the it should be control point curve, definitely. And it should be something like an arch. No, it's not. It shouldn't be the control point curve. It should be a circle here, or half a circle, and a corner box. Yeah, let's drop a corner box. Just drop a corner box like this. And yep, the size of this thing, something like that. And I need to take the central point. Oh my god. Central point circle, where is this shit? Here we go, like that, and then like that, and drop it like that. Cool. Shift D. Good. I don't need this, I just need the line, and these are going away. So I will put this thing here. Yeah, so I will have the nice cut. And I also need to, you know, make this one like that, so it will fit. It will fit it perfectly. Yeah, it just will match one to another. I need to take this and perform a bevel over here. Fillet. Can I just drop it like that? Cool. Yeah, so it will be like this thing here. Get out of the isolation mode. And let me just... I should drop it somewhere here, I think. Definitely like that. GV. I will put it here and just like that. And let me drop this thing. Okay, F. Okay. Curve array. And drop it here. And increase the number of these bastards until you will see they will form a nice kind of cut pattern, and take a little bit more like that. So you will have a nice jigsaw effect. Or maybe you can take like this and drop them a bit inside. Will also work. Yeah, let's do it like that. Okay. And let's take all of these bastards and G, X, Y, like that. Yeah, let's move them on the Y. Like on the X over here. Yeah. Just make it like this. Will be good. A bit. Let me. Okay, I will delete this thing because I think it was messing with me a little bit. Let me select all these things. Okay. So it performed the cut, and now I can just delete everything here. We'll just select this and X. Cool. And select all of these curves and delete them too. We don't need them. So yeah, here's your cool jigsaw. So, just so. And yep, I think we can add a little bell here and just mirror it to the other side and merge it. Good. Look at that thing. We don't need them here, definitely, but we need them over here on the back side. Cool. You can see how this thing works, how this thing start thinking with us, because it's very, very nice jigsaw. Cool. Like it. And you know what we can do next? We can drop it inside of a measuring scene again and check how it worked in the end. Yeah, and select all of this and F, redundant topology. That's super cool. It will be a nice pack together with the syringe. Maybe we can do a couple more of these asylum things. Yeah. God bless. You can see how these things fit in the hand perfectly. That's what I call a nice model. That's what I call a nice freaking model, man. Okay, so here you have it. Here's your beautiful asset. You can make cool things with it, model it, texture it, whatever you like. I think we will do the complete texture thing with it too. We can quickly drop some materials over here very quickly. Maybe some simple ones over here, just metallic, and that's all. Kind of like this. A bit more roughness. Drop me some anisotropy. Let's rotate it a bit. Tangent here. Let's make it like this. Just bluish color to it. I don't know, I like when the metal is a bit bluish. It just makes it like a surgeon metal, you know? A bit more of anisotropy. I don't know, I like the effect right now. And yeah, let's drop the same one. Just this one. It's not super hard one, you know? Just Control C all this stuff. Or just do it like that. And copy material to select it. Let's drop the metal here. Yeah, and this thing was basically one color, yeah? Something like that, yeah. And I'm not sure, let's make it much more shinier here. Less like that, more kind of like this thing. And yeah, we can also do the separate material here. There is one thing that I like to do, Control Shift D, merge them together and give me some sort of a Perlin noise. It's over here. Yep, like that. Color ramp and color factor. Yes. Let me just see it. Yeah, good. Something like this. Just use the object. It will do better result if it's just a raw mesh from Plasticity, which not even like refaceted or something. Sometimes you just don't want to mess around with refaceting and just stick to that to have like a cool render and just get out of here. Yeah, just let's do something like that. Maybe play with some dimensions. Maybe drop a bit more of this thing. Less of the lacunarity. Yeah, to have this one kind of growing pattern of some goo thing, I don't know. And yeah, we can kind of play with it like that. And now if you switch over here, I will just show you the razor. Yeah, and if you just start to move this thing over here, kind of like anisotropy or rotation, yeah, you will see like how it changed the pattern here, and it can give you very cool results. And some can be very rough or less rough, yeah, and you can play with that type of thing just to get yourself some new interesting pattern here. To make this metal not so regular everywhere. You know, I can play with these textures the whole day. So yeah. Just try to find something that you really like. Yeah, kind of like this. I think this is pretty cool. Maybe you can drop there some red color, bloody red color. Why not? Or over here, I'm not sure. Something like that, yeah. So it was some impact of like, red. Maybe she had the fight with someone. Cool. So here we have it. Here's your cool asset. I hope you modeled something much better than me. I hope your saw is super cool. And stay healthy, model cool things, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.